everyone, welcome back. It's Rachel with Living the Journal Life. I'm very excited you're here. Today we're going to talk about my 2023 washi challenge. So if you're new here or if you don't remember what the challenge was about, I set myself a personal challenge. For every washi roll that came in, I would have a washi roll go out. Either I finished a roll or I destashed a roll. And so this was a very interesting challenge, and it started because in 2022, I purchased way too much washi and was also given as gifts way too much washi. So my stash sort of exploded, and I'm just showing you some here. Simply Gilded, Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and then this is Sweet Kawaii Design. So you can see I'm not lacking washi. I have lots and lots of washi, and I wanted to be more mindful about how I buy washi. I kept track of my challenge in this memory keeper. I started doing this in 2022, which is how I know exactly how much washi I acquired in that year. So I wrote the washi that went out, the washi that went in, and then gifts. And we'll talk about gifts at the end. So in February, I destashed 32 rolls of washi to a planner group, and I didn't buy any. I think February was like my crowning jewel of this year in terms of destashing washi. You'll see the other months were not necessarily as successful, and I'm on the PR team for Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and she releases the washi to us in batches. So generally when I buy Itty Bitty Sticker Co., it's a lot all at once, and then you won't see it for a while. Whereas Sweet Kawaii Design sort of releases the washi in a much more trickle out fashion. So that's why you're going to see certain, and I really was like, what did I buy in June? Because usually June is my birthday month and I buy a lot, but I had no washi coming in and I finished up one roll, and I'm very sorry about my red eye there. That was yet another fun birthday gift. And again, here's some more Itty Bitty Sticker Co., Simply Gilded. I was very obsessed with the mermaids this year, but I've managed to resist quite a lot of washi. And I'm very proud. At the end, we'll talk about how I now think about washi and how I sort of mitigate that I need it FOMO sort of thing we all get, because we all get it. And, it's fine, but you have to have some strategies to deal with it. I keep track of a lot of things in this memory planner, so you'll also see freebies from the shops I do PR for and stuff. But I also acquired, right here, this was from the Halloween countdown. When I do the countdowns, I can't control how much washi is in there. And so that's something that I might need to reevaluate buying in the future, because I did the Halloween countdown and I love all of it. And I love all of this winter countdown, but it ended up being a lot of washi in, 2 purchases. So I am going to definitely think very long and hard about how much washi has been coming in before I do another countdown like those. So let's look at my totals. End of each month, I wrote all the washi that came in and all the washi that went out, and this is what we ended up with. I had 69 rolls come in and 68 go out. Wah, wah, wah. And this is where the gifts comes in, because my husband pointed out that people sending me free washi or free gifts with purchase or stuff like that, things that I didn't seek out on my own, shouldn't really be counted against me. So depending on if you go with my husband's way of thinking or if you're just straight on rolls in versus rolls out, I either won or I just lost. Either way, I'm very happy I did this challenge. I feel like it really changed the way that I purchase and even think about my washi. So I thought right here I would flip through my swatch book a little bit and tell you my strategies for how I think about washi. When someone comes out with something new, the first thing I do is go, ooh, I love that, because of course you do. And then I break out my swatch book and I look through here and I say, do I have anything similar? And if I do I really need another one? Usually a lot of the time that'll talk me out of it. And then the other question I ask, if I don't have anything similar, is that something I'm actually going to use? So Simply Gilded came out with this adorable Lion King washi, and I was like, oh, I love that, and I don't really have anything like it, but how often am I going to use that? I use a lot of pastels in my planning. It's not the sort of colors that I gravitate towards during any part of the year, and it wasn't really going to get a lot of use. So those are the two questions, and it really helps about 90% of the buying that I would do, just asking myself those two questions. Do I have something similar? And then if I don't, would I actually use it that much? And last thing I wanted to do is tell you about my challenge for 2024. So here I have my sticker kit planning booklet, and what I'm going to do is an entire week of no kits. This is how I'm planning it out. I went through and I kind of distributed all the kits that I had into various weeks, and I made sure to leave a sticky note or a piece of paper saying no kit week for at least the first 6 months or so. So that I wouldn't put any kits in that week and I wouldn't buy any kits for that week. So 2024 is going to be the year of the leftovers. I'm going to use no kits, only leftovers in all of my planners, and hopefully that will get me into some little creative mindset as well as using up all my leftovers, because that is something that has gotten a little excessive this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you next time.